Salute everybody. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to y'all. Guess this bar as good as I'm gonna get it. Happy Saturday to y'all again. Cool. All right, happy Saturday to y'all again. I am Erwin. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the podcast today, Saturday edition. I want to go ahead and talk about this particular one topic today on Saturday. So here we are. And yes, we are going to have our lit Saturday song immediately after this podcast. All right. So I'll be looking forward to y'all tuning into that. Okay. But hope y'all having a good Saturday. I have so far been chilling and stuff, chilling with the family, and doing some good old family stuff. So far it's been pretty good. Just been chilling out, doing my thing. So, but other than that, I hope y'all are having a great Saturday as well too. So, nevertheless, let's go ahead and jump into the podcast today. All right. So today on the podcast, we're going to talk about this female therapist that I had saw on TikTok. All right. Now, this female therapist, she had something very interesting to say that really caught my attention, especially as from one professional to another. It caught my attention because she made a interesting comment saying that she's no longer servicing male clients. All right, so we're gonna review this. We're gonna hear what she has to say about that, and of course, I'm gonna give you my perspective about this. All right. So, without further ado, let's go and jump into this. All right. Let's go and jump into what she had to say. Okay.
I am no longer seeing male clients because they'll come in my inbox demanding me to prove my worth to them. All up in my email saying, "What can you do for me?" Nothing. There's absolutely nothing that I can do for you. Go find somebody else. Go play with somebody else. I'm not the one or the two, baby. We ain't gonna do this. Not setting up no consultation or nothing to see if we're a good fit. Trying to see what type of treatment modalities I use. If we mesh well together. Just be in my inbox requiring this free emotional labor. Absolutely not. Because now I'm sitting up here making a TikTok about how y'all keep harming me. Because you're not helping me. I don't need to be working with you because you activate my nervous system. See, I already know that. And I know we're not going to do well together because we start working together. I'm going to still be thinking about that email you sent me when you tried me. And I'm going to want my lick back because I know who I am.
Want your lick
and
back?
That ain't good. So I'm just not going to see y'all. Find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it because I don't deserve that. I have been harmed enough for a lifetime. I don't need to be harmed by my clients either. That ain't fair. That ain't right. So, I don't know what they finna do, but they ain't finna be seeing me. I am now only working with black women who are overcoming perfectionism. That's it. That's it. We ain't doing nothing else. And I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and...
Oh, well, we got a lot to unpack on this one. Oh, man, this is going to be good, y'all. We got a lot to unpack with this one. So we're gonna break this down frame by frame. Because she said a lot. She said a whole lot. So let's do this, all right? And I'm gonna give y'all my perspectives as we break this down, okay? All right, so go ahead, Black Queen. Explain to us one more again why you don't want to see male clients, all right?
I am no longer seeing male clients.
Okay.
Because they'll come in my inbox demanding me to prove my worth to them.
Okay. All right, first part. She said she's no longer receiving male clients because they want to come into her inbox, right? Don't it sound like to me that these male clients is only seeking out a consultation where they're pretty much trying to see if this woman would be a best fit for them? So naturally, when you go out and ask for consultations, right, you're gonna ask the therapist their background history. You're gonna see you're gonna ask for their background history. You're gonna see how many type of clients they have for us, like caseloads, especially if they're a private practice firm. All right, which that sounds like that's what she's doing. It sounds like she's a private practitioner. All right. That's what it sounds like to me. Because if she was working for a firm, then this would not be coming out of their mouth. As y'all done seen before, when I did a review on the other therapist, right, before, right, she went through the same whole TikTok clout chasing thing and they got her fired. And the only way you can get fired if you're working for a firm, an actual firm. But it sounds like she's a private practitioner. Okay, just by how the way she's talking. Because if that be the case, if she wasn't a private practitioner, then yeah, she wouldn't be talking this reckless at all. Because she knows she'll get fired. But so far, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like they just trying to get a consultation from you, ma'am. And how's this a bad thing? But let's continue. Let's hear this out. May Larry, salute, bro. Constance, what's up? What's up?
All up in my email saying, what can you do for me? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing that I can do for you. Go find somebody else. Go play with somebody else. I'm not the one or the two, baby. We ain't gonna do this. Not setting up no consultation or nothing to see if we're a good fit.
Wow.
Trying to see what type of treatment modalities I use, if we mesh well together. Just be in my inbox requiring this free emotional labor.
So wait a minute. So how's this free emotional labor when they just get in basically a consultation, they just basically get in a quote? How's this free emotional labor? So far I don't know. But go ahead, continue. Because I'm still trying to figure out why she's not doing this. And so far she's not giving a professional reason and why she wouldn't do it. All right, so let's continue.
Absolutely not. Because now I'm sitting up here making a TikTok about how y'all keep harming me.
Wait a how's they harming you? So far with what you said, that is not causing any type of harm. It's not even causing a emotional harm. So by getting a consultation. So I don't know. But let's continue.
Because you're not helping me. I don't need to be working with you because you activate my nervous system. See, I already know that. And I know we're not going to do well together because we start working together. I'm going to still be thinking about that email you sent me when you tried me. And I'm going to want my lick back because I know who I am.
She said they're working her nervous system and she's saying, okay, so apparently, that's based on what she's saying, right? Apparently, there been a couple of not male clients, but male who been inboxing her, right, to get a consultation. And it sounds like they've been having a back and forth. All right. And so therefore, through they back and forth and stuff like that, right? The dude probably had said something out of pocket that made her mad. And so now she's up in her feelings. And also, since she's up in her feelings, she over here talking about that I want to get my lick back. This confirms to me that she is a private practitioner because once again, if she was working for an actual firm, she would not be using this rhetoric like she's doing right now. She wouldn't be this reckless like she's doing right now. So she got to be a private practitioner. Got to be. Have her own firm and everything. Now, if that be the case, right, then part of this, what she's saying, she don't want to work with male clients, right? Part of it, she can do that. But the only bad part about this is that we are living in a, what we call a cancel culture society now. Meaning that if males, right, were to hear this, it would be automatically deemed that she's being sexist. Once again, it'll be automatically deemed that she's being sexist towards males. And she's only working with females. Now, part of ethics, right, is that you have to have a diverse culture, especially if you're a professional practitioner. You have to have a form of a diversity culture. But however, at the same time, right, It is true that practitioners, especially like therapists and therapists and stuff, right? It is true that they help have a what is known as a specialty practice, right? Where they only specialize in certain type of treatments. In that situation, it doesn't matter about that. It's not deemed as being racist or sexist or anything if she's on he or she is only treating a certain type of specialty, like schizophrenia or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like what she talking about, professionalism. There's nothing wrong with doing that because them type of entities and stuff, right? It's diverse, meaning that both male and female could have a certain type of diagnosis that she could help treat. But by her saying preferably that she's only going to service female clients versus male clients, then yes, that could be considered as being sexist. That can also be considered as being prejudice as well too, in a sense. And that could be considered as being discrimination as well too. All these three things that I mentioned, yes, a person could look at this. They could go up to the board. They could email her board what she got her license and stuff right, and they could literally they could literally go and petition to get her license removed because she's not following her ethic, culture, or diversity. Just by making this statement. So that's why I was listening attentively so far. I was trying to listen and figure out, well, what was it that they doing to get you into this space, to make you feel the way that you're doing? Were they harassing you? Were they, were they doing weird stuff to you? What were they doing? But she never mentioned what they was doing so far. She never mentioned that so far in this video, but we almost done. We want to dive into this deep, all right? Because it's more to this, all right? So let's go.
And that ain't good. So I'm just not going to see y'all. Find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it because I don't deserve that. I have been harmed enough for a lifetime. I don't need to be harmed by my clients either.
But the one thing about this is that these males, right, they're not your male clients. That's what you need to distinguish. That they're not your male clients. They are just male who are seeking for services. Now, however way the exchange went for them either want to call you for a consultation or inbox you for a consultation, they're not your clients. In order for a person to be considered as a client, right, they have to sign a contract. That contract is known as an application. They have to fill out the application. They have to put their private information into that application along with their insurance information as well too. Then once when they sign it and you accept them, right, then that's when they are considered as clients. But a person who's just in your inbox trying to get information from you, that is just a consultation. They're not your clients, okay? So let's get that straight. But let's continue. And then nothing. I'm trying to also. She using this. I hate to say this. She's using this modern day woman rhetoric as well too, saying that she's been harmed. What are these male clients doing to you that's causing you harm? What are they doing? Because you're not telling us this at all. So far. Just like I say, so far, I already established that the only way she could be talking this reckless if she's a private practitioner, first of all. And second of all, it could be a possibility that she's not even the therapist at all. And she does on TikTok just the clout because she know that this is going to be an interesting topic. We have people do it all the time, so but we'll see.
That ain't fair. That ain't right. So, I don't know what they finna do, but they ain't finna be seeing me. I am now only working with Black women who are overcoming perfectionism. That's it.
I wonder why she's choosing to work with Black women in professionalism. She said perfectionism, right? I wonder why she's working with that particular behavior. I've not found that very interesting. Out of all the type of behaviors that are out there, right? Why this particular one? Why perfectionism? Why? Kind of curious about that. Then also, I rarely hear therapists target that specific type of behavior. So I'm kind of curious about the why on that one.
That's it. That's it. We ain't doing nothing else. And I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and
Then at the very end, she's gonna throw race in it. All she gotta do is stay black. Now I can want like when I was looking at this song, right? I can understand why different males were saying, preferably that she's not trying to work with black men and stuff, right? Why they would go there. It's because of the very end of what she said. But I have to be fair. She never said anything overall through her whole conversation. She never said anything about race. She only said about the gender, which is male. That's all she said. I have to be fair about it. But so I had to just like I say, in this video, in this little quick TikTok video, she really didn't give the why, right? Of why she feel the way that she feel. Okay. So I had to do a little bit of digging in her TikTok. So by me doing some digging on TikTok, I found another video that she posts, and I want y'all to listen to this second video that she posts. All right. Now, before we get into this video, right? Before we get into this, what I did is that I was scrolling through the comments because I found that the comments of this first video that we watched, where I found that these comments were very, very interesting, right? So we're gonna talk about these comments real quick, and we're gonna segue into the second part of her video that she had posted on her TikTok. Now look at these comments. Look at them. Look at them. First of all, they talking about my sister's a therapist, and through HIPAA can't tell me much, but from what I see, she does tell me men are nightmares. So by her creating this narrative, right, she's getting all these type of feminist type women in her message. Pretty much these feminist type women, they're modern day feminist women, by the way. They're in her message, right? They're in her inbox and everything, right? They in her, look, we support you. So it's telling that they aren't approaching therapy like a space for them to grow, just a space for them to conquer. Now, how did she get that out of this video? Because I didn't get where the male clients is harming her. But she's getting all these modern day women feminists on her. That's, yay, go, queen, go. This type of thing. But it gets worse in these comments. She's thanking them, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Look at her same. I told my husband if he wants to accept male clients, that's his call, but I am done. The mental gymnastics to justify their position, I ran out. So I'm assuming that this other person who made this comment, her husband is a therapist, and I'm assuming that she is a therapist as well too. So I'm assuming that they also have a private practice as well too. So I don't, but it gets worse. It gets worse. Here's another comment. Ladies, let's all say it together. We have been harmed enough. From what? To what have you been harmed from? Because just like I say, in this video, so far on this TikTok, she did not clearly state how she was being harmed by male clients. All she just said that, well, I just have some male clients that do consultations and they just be asking me some weird questions and they just trying to vet me out and stuff to see if I'm fit to do the job, which that's what they supposed to do. They're supposed to vet you out to see if you are a good fit for them, depending on the type of mental trauma that they have. Because once again, like I stated earlier, there are some therapists that are specialty therapists. So they may be vetting you out because you may be a good fit for them due to a type of specialty trauma that they're dealing with. But they got to ask the right questions, for as what I'm saying. But yeah, so far we got these modern day feminist women on here. They come in and they giving us support again, like they did with the other therapists that I did a review on in season 6 and stuff. Right? They did the same as that thing. Go, sister, go. But when she got fired, they wasn't helping her out. Oh, is all they were saying. More stuff. What? Because what do they think therapy is? That is wild. From what? But more comments. Yeah, these comments are crazy. They activate your nervous system, can't handle it. Not the therapist giving up too. So they basically want to see if they can manipulate you so they can tell their family that they aren't the problem. How did you get that out of this video? How? Because once again, I'm just going strictly based on what she is saying. I'm going strictly on what she's saying. How did you get that out of this video? How? Didn't say they act like they're dating every woman in the professional environment. Where did that come from? I don't get it. Everyone exhausted. Just check Google, fellas. And this look like one. This dude look like he's a beta male, by the way. Where the problem? Where the drama? They're not asking therapists what they bring it to the table, which that's what they're supposed to do. And here's the where we're coming up towards the video that she posts. All right. So we're gonna hopefully on this video we're gonna find out. Okay. Hopefully on this video we're gonna find out the why. Okay. Hopefully she'll go into further details and articulate herself to why she's feeling this way. All right. So she's basically responding to a person that responded on the last video. Now, the person said it makes a lot of sense. If they don't recognize your authority and your skill, then how can you help them? They won't be listening. How did you get that out of that last video? Have no idea. Have no idea. So let's listen to her response, all right?
Get this straight. I say I don't want to work with males anymore in my private practice because they activate my nervous system and I don't feel safe. And their response.
Wait a minute. You say you don't feel safe? When did this happen? When did this happen where you don't feel safe no more? But hopefully she'll explain it, all right? Let's go.
Is to threaten to unalive me by threatening my livelihood, saying that there's groups of y'all that are reporting me to my licensing board because I don't want to work with y'all. Y'all ain't want to work with me anyway. So what y'all talking about? Y'all are reporting me to my licensing board for saying I specialize in working with Black women who overcome perfectionism.
Okay. Once again, this fully confirmed to me that she is a private practitioner, all right? This fully confirmed to me that that's what she is. Now, this part here, now, like I say, I don't know if this is true what they doing. I mentioned it, but I don't know if it's true that what these males are doing. If they're literally reporting her to the license board and stuff like that, to be honest with you, I want to see it as a form of bullying, right? Which it could be. which it could be. But at the same time, it depends on the intent behind it. Now, just like I explained a few moments ago, you can go and report her to the board if she's not practicing what is known as ethics, where she have a diverse culture. Just like I explained before, right? Even if you're a private practitioner, you have to have some level of ethics with your practice, okay? By her saying that she don't want to service male clients right, that could be easily be interpreted as her being discriminatory towards men. It can also be interpreted as she's been prejudiced towards men. And it could be interpreted as she's been sexist towards men. Very easy. Because once again, like I stated this before, right? Even though you are a private practitioner, right? There are certain specialty training that a private practitioner happen, like to treat certain type of mental illness. Like once again, schizophrenia, or like she talking about on professionalism. But within these specialty areas and stuff, right? Within these specialty type areas, it's diverse, meaning that both man and woman, male and female, will have these same type of potential experiences, meaning that you could treat them. But by her specifically saying that she's only treating male clients, yeah, they could go to the board on you on that and say that you're doing malpractice. Your practice is not diverse. They can go to the board on you on that. But just like I say, at the same time, it can be a form of cyberbullying as well too. Which I get that part. Now, the other part that she was saying too about the unaliving part, stuff like that, I agree with her on that because that's some bullshit. We are dealing with a culture now, like I said before and I say again, we're dealing with a cancel culture, right? But at the same time, we're dealing with some people who have some real messed up behavior for real. If you don't agree with the narrative, people will go against you. They will do mental harm to you. I have experienced this by being a content creator. I have experienced that. Why I say a certain type of topic, people don't agree with me, and they'll literally try to bully me over because they disagree with what I'm saying. But unfortunately, that is part of being a content creator. Do I like it? No, I don't. But at the same time, it just is what it is. You have some real sick people out there that is so invested into causing mental harm to you just so they can feel good about themselves. These people out here is also known as internet trolls, where it be things that be happening in their own personal life where they need to vent out wherever it is and just vent it out on the internet. Preferably, they go to content creators. It don't matter if you have a TikTok page, it don't matter if you have a YouTube channel. I done seen bullying on Snapchat. That's how crazy it is. Where people just say the weirdest and out-of-pocket stuff. And then another thing, too, people be empowered to do this is because they hiding behind the internet. Once again, they empowered to do this because they're hiding behind the internet. They feel like that the internet is what's protecting them. It's protecting their identity. So they could just say whatever the hell they want when they want. So that's why they do what they do. But just like what we say, in quote unquote real life, these same people will not approach you. I'm pretty sure that this therapist, right? I'm pretty sure She probably was walking back and forth in her street, whatever, or her building. She probably done ran into these people like about 20 different times and probably didn't even know it. They'll look at her and know who she is and won't say nothing. But they'll immediately, but I tell you what they will do. They'll catch her while I'm not looking right and like, yeah, I know who you are. Click, take a picture of her and say, look who I ran into. In all caps. But never interacted with her or anything like that. Because I'm just being real about it. That's how weak these type of people are. So yeah, I don't agree with this whole unaliving thing, going into her inbox unalive, talking about they want to unalive her and doing all this weird talk. I don't agree with that. That's not cool at all. To me, that's some weak stuff for real. Especially if it's men who doing that. That is some weak stuff for real. Especially for men telling a woman that. You is weak as hell for doing that. Now, but the other part, yeah, reporter, yeah, I ain't lying. She do need to be reported for saying it. So, but let's continue, y'all. Chubbs, what's up with it? Salute. Can be. I see you in the chat. Salute. Constance, I know you get ready to go out, so you be safe and careful out there, sweetheart. All right.
Did you know that therapists are allowed to have specializations? Did you know that when we are in school, our instructors ask us, what is your target population? Who would you like to work with? Focus on them. Did you know that?
Okay. Let me clear this up too, because she's trying to twist the narrative around, okay? That is true. What she's saying, that is absolutely true. That is true. But however, when they ask about the target location, right, your target location or your target audience, they ask for two things. First of all, your target location is dealing with where are you going to set up your practice? What area, what demographic area are you looking for to set up your area? Are you looking to be in a middle class population, poor class population, wealthy class population demographics? That's the first part. The second part is talking about preferably dealing with race and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking to treat diverse people? Diverse people of color. Now, the term people of color means people of color. It doesn't necessarily mean just, African American. There are Indians, Asians, Hispanic people of color, okay? Are you targeting that demographics? Are you targeting Caucasian people? What is your target people that you're trying to render services to? Now, within all that, it don't have nothing to do with male and female because they know, even the instructors know that you cannot do that because that is malpractice for you to say that you only going to treat women clients because the male clients that made you feel some type of way. Now, I can understand for protection purposes, right? I can understand if these specific type of male clients is causing physical and mental harm, then by law, you can protect yourself. Nothing wrong with that. But her reasoning is not because of that. Her reason is because she's feeling some type of way by wherever these dudes done said to her. But let's continue.
It's people leaving me reviews saying that I'm
James,
racist,
what's up, bro?
saying that I shouldn't work with black men, saying that when they were my client, they felt this type of way, blah, blah, blah. These folks have never even seen me. I don't know these people. So y'all just sitting up here lying on me. Why would you do that?
Because that's what these trolls do. That's what these dysfunctional trolls do. And then another thing that she have to understand too is that if she should understand this by being a therapist, all right? She should understand that another reason why they do what they do is because the overall end goal is that they want to get a reaction from you. Once again, the end goal is that they want to get a reaction from you. That is why the reminder of last year, the last half of last year, that's why I was posting nothing but lies dealing with cyberbullying for that reason, because I was encouraging people and telling them like, hey, the reason why they're doing it is because they're looking for a reaction. If you don't give them what they want, then they're not gonna have that fire to keep doing it over and over and over again. Unless that's something you want them to, that's something that you want to give them. Now, if that's something you want to give them for like clout chasing purposes, then that's on you. But you can't sit up here and play victim when you are clout chasing them as well too. In other words, you're encouraging the behavior. If you're encouraging the behavior, then you can't play victim. You cannot play victim at all, period. Because you're being an enabler. So that's why throughout the remainder of last year, I did heavily on talking about cyberbullying. That's why I did that. To encourage people like, hey, if you really do feel emotional trauma from these people, they're trolling you, they're doing different lies about you and all these different things like that, and it's make you feel some type of way, you do have the power to make it stop. But you have to choose to make it stop. And you cannot participate in it as well too and try to play the victim. That was basically what I was talking about. That was basically my stance. So, to be honest, dealing with this particular therapist we're talking about right now, to be honest, I honestly, so far, just by listening to her stuff, right, I honestly believe that she wanted this type of reaction. Maybe she wanted this type of reaction because she wanted people to, she needed more clients or whatever the case may be. Maybe she wants this reaction because she's on TikTok and she's trying to, get monetized on TikTok. But she wanted that. And so now she's basically clout chasing the behavior. And now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm piecing this thing together, I'm really leaning towards that's what she's doing for real. Because by her being a professional, she know better than that. That's why even with me personally, if I know that people are doing certain things to me, like bullying or whatever, stuff like that, guess what I'm going to do? All I'm going to do is address it one time and one time only. And after that, I'll be done with it. I'm not going to clout chase it. I'm not going to do nothing like that. Because I know that if I clout chase that, it's going to make me re-enter back into that space again that I don't want to be in. So clout chasing wouldn't be practical for me, especially if I'm trying to maintain my personal mental peace. But her, on the other hand, I'm leaning more towards that. She was clout chasing that because she wanted a reaction. And now she's doing what a lot of people do, which is to play the victim. That's so far what I'm seeing, but let's continue.
Calling my business line saying they want to slice off my face, they want to
That ain't
unalive
cool.
me, they want to essay me.
That ain't cool.
I should be. You really think I want to work with men now? No. Then on Twitter, y'all posting a picture of my profile for therapy for black men. Yeah,
that ain't cool.
That's me. But I'm no longer seeing males because of the things that I've said previously. And my profile is still up there because I paid my $20 for the month. I'm waiting on them to stop my subscription. I just made this announcement last week. Y'all.
Then also, once again, she's still not stating what exactly they're doing. As she said in the first video. That goes on what she said in the first video. Now, in this video, she's separate talking about, yeah, they are unaliving me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. But to be honest with you, let's be fair. If they were saying all this stuff right, if they were saying all this stuff, if they've been saying this stuff to you right, Why you didn't mention that in the first video that they were saying all this stuff to you, saying that they want to unalive you, they just trolling you in your professional inbox, they reported your license and everything. Why you didn't say that in the first video? Once again, more and more, this is adding up that she really, let's be real, she the one who provoked this situation. She is the one who manipulated this situation. She is the one who's clout chasing it. For whatever reason.
Gonna give me some time? Where is the energy for the male therapists who only see men? Because I don't see y'all out here.
I have not seen or experienced any type of male therapist that preferably say that they only give therapy to men who either in private practice or who with a actual, company or whatever. So I never heard that ever in my life. The one thing close to that, and these people are not therapists, all right? But the one thing that's close to that is dealing with religion, all right? Where you have a pastor who's a male who say that he don't want to counsel women because there are certain type of women that try to trap that pastor, saying that he doing something to them. I done heard that. Or I done heard women who are pastors or ministers or teachers stuff, right? And they say they don't want to counsel, do some counseling sections with men because they don't want to be in that same space where it could be potential where they say, did this person harass me? This person did this and that. I done heard that. Before an actual licensed therapist saying that, I have not heard that at all, male or female. Be honest, you're the actually first female I didn't actually heard saying this, to be honest. Be fair.
Acting like this towards them. I encourage you, I implore you to find a male therapist that's a good fit for you.
All right, so that was that one. So once again, I'm looking at the comment on this video, right? And the comments is just crazy because once again, these people are having we like to call this a group think mentality, all right, or a mob mentality, where if you say something about a certain type of topic, right, and people agree, they'll disagree with you without thinking logically about it. All right, so we call that having a group think mentality. So these people here, once again, they have like a group think mentality, and they're not thinking logically about situations. They're just only going with the narrative. They're only going with what this person is saying and not investigating, not looking at from both perspectives. And so that's what they're doing. They just agreeing with it again, just aggressively proving the point and all kind of weird stuff, And I think she had another video too that I did. We'll see. Yeah, I'm scrolling through this, proving the point. Yeah, then and to be honest with y'all, I do not like it. I do not like it, especially when women do this. I do not like this at all. Where this coming? It said, where are the male therapists speaking out against this behavior? I'm speaking out again. I'm telling you that it's wrong. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, period. But at the same time, we got to call a spade a spade. She kind of provoked this. Let's be real about it. She put herself into the space. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. But the reason why I don't like this is because I hear this narrative all the time from especially modern day women, where when a person be challenging them on they messed up behavior, right? The very first thing that says, well, where all the males at? Why the males ain't talking about these other males that's going around and cheating on women and being players and doing all this stuff? They supposed to be speaking out against them. Why they not doing mentorship for these dudes and this or that? But they say that because they want to justify the behavior of them women. They want to justify it and play the victim role. They know that obviously there are men out there who are coaching and mentoring other men out there. Hell, I'll even say this. I'm gonna be also be real about this. I see more men mentorships than I do with women mentorships. And that is my perspective about that. I see more men mentorships than women mentorships. I don't see older women and stuff like that encouraging, middle-aged or younger women, teaching them how to be modest, teaching them how to be feminine and friendly. I don't see them teaching them how to cook. I don't see them teaching them how to interact with men and teach them how to have a healthy, lasting relationship. I don't see that. I don't see no coaching or training or anything like that. All I see, and like I say, this is just my perspective. All I see is women telling other women, "Hey, babe, what's up? Girl, you my babe. Forget them niggas." That's what I see and hear. I don't see women telling other women, "Yeah, you're messed up, sis. You need to get some help for real." But instead, they would encourage the behavior. But I do see men stepping up and being mentors and all this stuff there, towards not only other men, but the younger men as well, too. Where we be walking around like, "Boy, man, you better pull your pants up. What's wrong with you?" Boy, that ain't how you treat a woman. Don't talk to her like that. She is not your slave or your dog. Don't treat her that way. I done seen that. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But let's continue. And I see your comments too, KB. I'm addressing too when I'm done. Yeah, once again, I'm scrolling again. That's looking like, God dang, these comments. They're saying, is there a way we could flood your area with positive feedback? If they have to ask that question, they let me know right off the bat that they're not following this woman because she got her information out there. If these trolls can go there and go into her page and troll her page, obviously you could do the same as that thing to leave positive feedback. So yeah, I said she's not following. She does typing, doesn't be typing. Now, I support you. Mm-hmm. Yep. They don't get therapy. They the real Karens. Telling her to stay safe. Because she obviously feel like she's being harmed, which she's not. Now, here's another one coming too, talking about, do we need to write the board or take any kind of action to counter this BS? If you got to ask that question, then they let me know that you're not following this woman. Because you don't even have to ask that question. If the same trolls can go to the board and report her, y'all could do the same as that thing to report positive feedback. So you shouldn't even have to ask that question. Because you should obviously know what to answer. But she talking about, I will let you know what happened, because she know through common sense that, hey, if you're really feeling this type of way, if you really want to defend me, then don't get on TikTok and telling me what you're going to do. Just go and do it, because that's obviously what they're doing. You don't see them on her page telling her, we're going to report you to the board. They went and did it. So you do the same as that thing. Look at that. Counter again. Thank you. You can send me an email, which you really don't have to do that, but file police reports, get trace call, which you cannot do that. Can't file no police report or nothing like that on that. Hell, she really can't file no defamation case because she got to know who they are, literally know who they are. Here again, another one. Talking about male therapists, where y'all at? Why won't y'all backing her up? Now, once again, I say that ain't cool what they doing. I don't agree with it. For us that unalive and all this stuff. Now, reporting her, yeah, I agree with on that because they need to report her because she out of pocket on that. They're not saying they did this to another therapist, which that's the one therapist that I was telling y'all about that I did a review in season 6. That's what they talking about. And she lost her job. Yeah, she lost her job for being reckless. She didn't have no private practice. So yeah. Get out in front. Yep. 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 Talking about hold up. I'm sorry, I was trying to agree and validate you by saying it makes sense that you don't want to work with them. They should tell me, oh no, I was talking to you. I would just use your comment to respond. Okay. I apologize for not providing clarity, but shoot, you should have provided clarity on your first video, which you still haven't did it. Unhinged. Unhinged is the new word for 2023 because I done heard a lot of people say unhinged. Now I'm finna scroll back up to this last video. We're gonna watch this last video,
Let's
y'all.
talk about how I created a boundary for myself by no longer accepting males in my private practice. And
now she's saying that she's creating boundaries. Like she's in a whole ass relationship with these trolls. She's created boundaries now. Like she in a whole relationship with them now. Like, god dang. Oh goodness.
And people became very upset with me for that. It is not lost upon me that when I said I don't want to see males, a lot of people took that and ran with it and said I don't want to work with black men. Because who said that?
Yeah, I agree with her because she didn't say that. She didn't say she didn't want to work with black men. She said she didn't want to work with males, period. If you want to include black men in the equation of males, then technically what they saying is right. But it ain't just black males. It's white males, it's Hispanic males, it's Asian males, it's African males, Swahili males, any type of male that exists on this planet. She says she's not working with them. That's basically what she's saying. But she didn't give a reason why.
I was referring to the men who find me on different directory profiles for therapists. They go to my website, they see links to schedule a consultation, which will help us figure out if we're a good fit for each other. I was talking about the ones who overlook all of that and decide to send me an email asking me, why should I work with you?
Ma'am, ma'am, that is a valid question. What is wrong with that? Why they shouldn't say that? Why they shouldn't say, okay, Miss So-and-so therapist, I'm just trying to establish a relationship with you. If I'm going to spend my money for your services, right? I want to figure out why I should do this. Why I should do this? JW, salute. Because once again, when clients are seeking out consultations, right, this is money that's coming out of their pocket, seeking services. It's going to be the combination of their money, and it's going to be a combination of their insurance provider as well too, which that is something that they pay for. So yeah, they have every right to ask that question. So why this question trigger you to a point where you don't want to work with male clients? To me, that's weird. It got to be, they like say, it got to be more to the story than what it is, but go.
You shouldn't. You should not. Because we're not going to be a good fit. I don't have an issue with people emailing me asking if I accept insurance or what are my private pay rates, stuff like that. That's no issue. I can respond to that very quickly. What I was addressing was the people who come in my inbox or in my DMs, not just emailing, because people will DM me and say, why should I choose you over another therapist? I don't know.
Once again, man, these are valid questions that they should ask you. Why is this triggering you for them asking this certain type of question? Don't it, those of y'all in the comments right now, don't it seem like that she's basically trying to tell people who are giving who's trying to seek out a consultation, right? Don't it sound like that she's trying to tell them what to say to please her? Don't it sound like that? Or am I tripping? Or am I tripping on this? Do it sound like she's literally is telling them what they should say to her? The one thing I want you to say to me is that, do I accept insurance? Yeah, I accept insurance. And they can't ask you no other questions other than that. I'm just saying that sound weird. That sound weird. They should tell me I don't know why. Then I don't know. Let's go. We almost done, y'all. Because the more I listen to it, the more crazy it sound. But let's go.
I don't know what that therapist be doing. That ain't none of my business. There was something about me that pulled you towards me to want to work with me, yet you're still questioning why you should do that. That's something you should be asking yourself, not asking me.
I'm pretty sure that before them picking up either picking up their phone, calling you, or typing in your DM or email, right? I'm pretty sure that these men had did their due diligence in researching you, researching some basic information. Now, could it be possible, that when these men went to seek out your services, could it be possible that your information that you have on your landing page and stuff, right? The information you have on your landing page, could it be possible that your landing page is so vague where it forces them to answer the correct vetting questions? Could that be possible? Now, once again, I haven't been on her landing page, I haven't checked it out, and I'm not going to check it out. But could that be possible? And that's the reason why they asking these certain type questions. Could it be possible that even on your landing page, like you say you pay for a subscription, right? Could it be possible when you pay that $20 a month for a subscription to put yourself out there, right? You pay the additional fee to where it be landing on your landing page, but also land on Google and stuff like that, so you can become like one of the top searches and stuff, right? Could it be possible that through your payment, right, they had ranked you as a highly ranking therapist over these other therapists, right? Could it be possible that the reason why they asking these questions is because, hey, I see you as, being a top tier therapist, but I'm trying to make sure that you're a top tier therapist, because it's very easy for people to pay Google. Hell, like, I'm put y'all on game too, even content creators, right, who are watching me right now. I'm put y'all on game. Do y'all know that it is very easy for you to contact Google, right? Pay Google a certain type of fee for you as a content creator. When people search you, like, say for example, if people search the House of Urban Lounge podcast, right? When people enter in Google and search it, it will land number one. It's because you pay a service to get it done like that. You could pay a service to get it done like that, for real. And so when people search you out, oh, it's right here, number one. It don't necessarily have nothing to do with your views and stuff like that. You can just easily pay and have it be done. Because at the end of the day, money talks. So could it be possible that that's what she did? And people saw that. Then I went to her landing page and started asking questions. Like, hold on, I need to make sure that, it is what it is. Because, a lot of people be clouding too, saying that they're something, but they're really not. So, that could be possible. But let's get to the last of this. We'll be done, y'all.
I'm not here to convince you to work with me. That's what my profile's for.
All right. And she just said it. She's not here to convince him. It's what a profile for. But once again, if your profile is obscure, right? If your profile is vague, then yeah, they have every right to ask certain questions, so they won't be wasting their money on you. So just like I say, now she talking about she creating boundaries and all this weird stuff. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this whole situation? But with this therapist, do y'all agree with what she's saying, that she had every right to refuse services from male clients? How y'all feel about it? But let me address these comments right now. Now I told Camby I was going to address her comments. I don't want her to feel left out. We cool, right, Camby? Oh, let's see. Let me go all the way back. Oh, okay. Let's see. She said this. Yes, that's true. You cannot discriminate. Facts. Yep. You can't discriminate at all. Period. Let me make this a little smaller. But yeah, you can't discriminate for real. Facts. Can't do that. Then she's telling James to focus. James, you can do all that at the club tonight, bro. Pull up at the club. All right, Camby, she also said, and I agree with you on Urban, she was wrong for not taking up for what her when it was wrong. Yep. If those men's done that, then they're wrong. Yeah, brain charges against her. But that's facts. But the one thing about it is that if they are doing what I think they're doing, which is trolling her, right, it's going to be very, very hard for her to do charges against that. The most she can do is to try to sue for defamation. That's the most she can do. But in order for her to do that, she got to get all the information. You have to figure out who they are. She got to do all this long process. Then defamation cases are very expensive and it's very timely. It just take way too much time and money to get it done for something like this. Then on top of that, it's multiple people who are doing it too. So that means that she'll have to hire an attorney, right? That means not only she have to hire an attorney, but that means also that she's gonna have to subpoena every last one of these dudes who are doing this. And that just take up way too much time to do that. Yeah. She didn't. If she did, once again, if she did have like recordings and different like that, she would have posted it. Now keep in mind, here's another thing too that I want to point out. If this was true about even them dudes going to troll her stuff, right? Why she didn't post these receipts? Why she post on her, right? Here's a receipt here of this dude saying this. She could block out the name. She just posts a receipt like her. This a receipt of this dude saying this and that at this particular time. This is a receipt of this dude doing this and that and that. It kept on receipts. It showed it, but she didn't do that. So that's why I'm saying that I'm leaning more towards that. I think she's clout chasing. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, facts. Yeah, James, he said, right. All right. But yeah, other than that, y'all, those of y'all who gonna want to tune into this podcast on the replay, Let me know what y'all think about this as well too. Do you agree with the therapist? Do you believe that this is the best course of action for this therapist to do, which is to no longer see male clients, or do you think she's wrong about this? All right. So y'all let me know in the comments. Okay. Y'all let me know. And once again, y'all will abide on in another one, probably 50 minutes. The House of Urban Lounge lit Saturdays will be open. So y'all come and tune into that. And I'll be looking forward to y'all. DJing for y'all for the night. And people who are not used to lit Saturdays, it's not gonna be like last night. I'm telling you that right now. It's not gonna be R&B like how it was last night. It's gonna be club atmosphere. All right, so I'll be looking forward to y'all being there tonight, and that will be happening about 50 minutes from now. So I'll be looking forward to that. All right. Other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in into the podcast today. And I hope that what I share with y'all just give y'all a different perspective, whether you agree with me or not. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I'll see y'all again on the next episode. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.